Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erika here to do an energy update for the collective energies for divine masculine and divine feminine. I want to welcome all of you to my channel if you're brand new, and welcome back to those of you that have been here for a while. I really appreciate all of your comments and your feedback and your kind notes about these readings that I put out, the other videos I'm doing as well for the conscious parenting teaching series and the conscious health teaching series. Really appreciate your feedback and comments on that because it really means the world to me. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just take a look at the overall energies going on. These are intended to be timeless. So whenever you come across this video, if it's resonating, that's the universe's and spirit's way of bringing you the message when you are meant to hear it. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit, okay? So we're going to start out by just checking in what's going on here in the collective. And then I am going to be doing an extended because I know you guys have been really sending me so many messages around those and how much they've been supporting you. I'm not doing private readings right now, so many of you are saying that it's like getting a private reading. If I'm tuning into your scenario and it feels like I'm doing a private reading for you, then that is the intention there. So that's my way of being able to reach more of you with the messages and the guidance that are to help you navigate these energies. So with that, I am still doing my energy healing sessions. Those can be both for chronic illness as well as limiting beliefs, unconscious patterns, shadow work, inner child work, all of that. So that information of how to book a session is down below. So let's get started here. Let's get an overall energy first for the divine masculine. And he's getting flow. Interesting, because this is an energy that he's been in for just here very recently. It's like he's vacillating a little bit between really wanted to take action and then being in the flow. In the last reading, it came out that he's both the masculine and the feminine are basically surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the divine, surrendering of the like just surrendering to it happening the way that it's supposed to happen. So this is about surrendering the outcome and releasing expectations. It's almost like he's getting taken. This is a very feminine energy, being in the flow, being receptive. It's also this card where the masculine's been in this place of really trying to make something happen in the way that he wants to. And this is just about find an easier path forwards. Stop making it so hard on yourself. And of course, that's easier said than done. But sometimes we can get, because something means so much to us, we can get so stuck in wanting it to be perfect that we end up paralyzing ourselves. So, and I think this is the point where it's like, I'm just getting the image of the masculine paddling upstream, trying to get somewhere. And he's working really hard and he's trying to figure it out and he's trying to get there. But it's like he's not making much progress, but he's trying. He's trying really hard and he's exerting a lot of energy, but it's not getting him anywhere. And I'm getting this image where the masculine suddenly just kind of gets worn out and tired and finally just stops trying to swim upstream and he just floats on his back and the stream carries him exactly where he needs to go. So that's what it feels like for the masculine at this time. Let's see where the feminines are at right now. We're getting cycles. Everything has its right time. Tuning into the moon's magic. This is, again, feminine intuition. Everything's got its timing. So they're both still in this energy of surrender. To me, this feels very connected to the moon. There's multiple meanings for this card, but it's like there's something here really about her intuition. And I'm hearing she knows things have changed. She knows things have changed. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's see what scenario they're bringing forth today. I'm going to pull 9 cards. And I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read reversals unless Spirit tells me to keep it that way. So if you're a by the book tarot reader, I am not your person because you're going to get confused. Or if you're trying to learn tarot, interesting. Lovers just jumped out. Let's get... We get the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, followed by the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups, followed by the Hanged Man in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So this is recent, past, current, and what's coming in, and this is the main energy here, and then these are the supporting energies. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Doesn't get much better than that in the physical plane, guys. This is really the themes around landing the relationship in the 3D have been very persistent here. This is happening, and I can tell you, I have clients reaching out to me who are in these stages of things manifesting, of coming into union after all this time. So, guys, if you think it's still off in the distance, just know that it is happening, and when it starts to happen for others around you, that also, and you're excited for them, that means you're also in the vicinity of it happening for you. It's like evidence of that vibration showing up in your experience, even if it's in someone else's form. Okay, so what I'm getting here is I mean, this couldn't be more clear from the energies of what's been happening here lately. There is the Lovers. This is the major arcana around soulmate partnership, divine partnership. What does love mean in my life? Certainly it could be the card about making a decision around love. Maybe this is making a decision potentially between two people, or which path do you want to take? Because there is this Queen of Cups here. This is the feminine energy of kindness and nurturing. And she's here. She's been clear. And the Hanged Man in the reverse. This is the enlightenment. No longer is the masculine trying to figure things out. He's like, the light bulb has gone off for the masculine around love. So this is certainly the, the energy. Again, it's no longer a question that the masculine wants to be with his feminine. It's just a matter of how and making that happen. Because the current energy, we're getting the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the masculine's been getting the Eight of Pentacles a lot. In the last reading, it came in, it was the last reading or the reading before, it came in the future position, which was he's trying to get things right. He's trying to get it exactly right. He knows that things are kind of, now that he's made this decision, it's like finally there's a little bit of peace out of confusion, out of some chaos. And he knows that this is a spiritual partnership. The divine is really playing a role here in all of this happening. I'm getting the image of a puppet master in a positive way, where it's like you've got the Lovers here, but it's like this is the puppet master, but there's no strings. It's just holding the space for the union. Because they have free will. They're not in charge. Like there's no puppet in that the masculine and the feminine are the puppets that are just like acting the way that the divine wants them to act. They're free. But they're within the container of the divine order. And they have the choice to move amongst it. But there's something here that's like, it's like they've set it up. And they're like, okay, guys, now it's up to you to do it. And the masculine is still in the current energy of trying to get it right, trying to figure out what to say, how to approach. But then we do see him making this approach. We do see this forward movement, taking this action. We do see, trying not to be too impulsive necessarily, but there's definitely this passionate forward movement, this walking towards the 10 of Cups and his divine feminine. So we're getting the divine feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups and with this High Priestess. And there's also what's coming in here is it's like not everything's ready to quite be revealed yet. It's like this could be somebody who's not necessarily saying it all, or just that they might be giving you a part of what's happening, but it's not time to like let everything out. It's just also the wisdom of the divine feminine here. It's like her steadiness and her truth in her intuition. Like I'm hearing she knows this has been coming. She's known this all along. Okay, really interesting. Let's get an energy here. Actually, I'm going to pull a clarifier also on this Knight of Wands just to get another message here. I'm feeling like pulling another one for the Knight of Wands. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Yeah, there he is, starting a new journey. So definitely taking action. Definitely taking the action to go forward. And this is, I'll be crude, but it's like a part of my crudeness, but this is how they're giving me. It's like the masculine being out of this energy of trying so hard and just going with the flow. It feels like for some of them, they might literally just say like, fuck it, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to do it. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to work, but like, it's like he's just going to get to this point where he's so tired of being in his mental swirl that he's just going to, it's like he's just going to want the pressure to break. And there's just going to be something where it's like, I just got to do it. I just got to do it. Let's get a card here on the High Priestess. What is this energy here? Let's get another message for that. Yeah, she knows. The enlightenment, the world, the completion of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. So with the World and the Fool card, you guys are definitely starting. It's starting. It's starting. All right, let's see here. Where's the masculine in his headspace right now? Okay, they're giving too many cards here. That's like 4 cards, but in his headspace. Well, here it is. Yeah, he's close. He's really on the brink. Okay, with these 9s, he's really on the brink. It's time. He knows he wants to start. Here's that Ace of Wands that the Knight of Wands is carrying. It's time to do the right thing. It's time to make things right. It's time to align with what's true. What is his truth? Bringing justice to the situation. But it is causing him some sleepless nights here and wish fulfillment. It's like this, it's exactly what he's always wanted, but it is freaking him out a little bit. You know, he's been in this energy for a while, and it's interesting because they're both 9s, so they're almost at that completion phase. They're almost at the 10. And we are getting completion energy here with the World card, the beginning here with the Fool. This Ace, which is the beginning as well. He knows what the right thing is. And this is also why he's going to surrender. It's like, okay, this is so good. I don't even know what I need to do. And the only thing I can do is surrender. So the masculines could be in this place where they're just gonna, like I used to always say, or I always say, give it to God and go dancing. It's like, give it to someone, give it to God, give it to spirit, and just have fun in the meantime, and just know that it's all going to, like, you're driving yourself crazy because you're trying to find the right thing. But like, give it to God and it will show up in the way that it's supposed to. It's like, take that burden off of you. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the 9 of Wands here for the masculine, because that's another thing it's like definitely what I'm feeling from him. Let's see where he is in his heart space. Where's the masculine in his heart space, please? The King of Pentacles, here he is. He's clear, he's steady. He knows he's got it. He knows he's got at the palm of his hand everything he's ever wanted. This guy has the Midas touch. He's charismatic, he's accomplished, he's successful. He's got it all. And his heart feels this. His heart knows he's got it all. He knows this is right in front of him. He knows he has this. It's just a matter of making it official. It's almost like the masculine and the feminine are already in relationship. It's just a technicality now that they have to make it official. All right? Let's see where the feminine is in her headspace. And I think it's interesting that 4 cards flew out for the masculine for where he is in his headspace, because he's got a lot going on in there, right? That's what I picked up here at the beginning. It's like so much that he has no choice but to surrender. This has been too much for him. Staying in the 9 of Swords energy for a long time, because the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups have come in for the masculine multiple times recently together. So literally on the brink. Okay. Let's see where the feminines are at in their headspace. Where are the feminines at in their headspace? We're getting the Devil. Again, some of them could be feeling like they are tempted here with other opportunities. They may be feeling a little bit in this place where they're sort of stuck and trapped. I know there are feminines out there who have tried to move on from this, have tried to let this go. They've been processing, they've been healing, they've been understanding their situation with their masculine. They just want to move on with their lives and find soulmate, find another partner, and just be happy. And then they do feel like they're a little bit trapped in that. It's like they may want to, but something's holding them back. Something's keeping them imprisoned here. Not imprisoned, but there's something bigger at work here that's not letting them let go, as much as they may consciously want to let go. Let me get another card on the Devil. On the Judgment. Is my life aligning? Is this what I really want? If it's not, I need to end it. What do I really want? Okay, let's see where the feminines are at in their heart space. First, for others of them, it could just be, it can be, again, being a general reading, there's a few different energies coming in, but it could also be that the feminines could still be feeling a little bit of the fears. This is where, again, when they're on the brink of coming together, this is where the illusions and the fears can get really big. You know, just when it's the darkest before the dawn, right? This is the time to be hyper vigilant, divine feminine, around fears or illusions that things are never going to happen. It's like you're just on the brink of having this, and this devil's like, I'm in control here. You think you got this control? I'm in control, but it's an illusion. It is an illusion. It's a big, bad, scary devil, but they have the ability to take the chains off their neck and walk away. So this is for you, divine feminine. Let's see where she is in her heart space. So 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, she's in a place where she's in an all or nothing kind of an energy. If she's choosing between 2 people, and with the Judgment card, it's like this 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups also could be that the feminine is walking away. Not just the masculine, the feminines could be walking away from a current relationship, because they can't get the masculines out of their mind, and they feel them on their way. They feel them coming. And it's a very challenging decision for many of you feminines, but this does feel like that's what's coming through. Let's see where else she is in her heart space. And we're getting the 6 of Cups. Yeah, she wants a reconciliation. It's like she's being drawn to it. Because here's this devil like, no, you can't have that. You have someone good right here. For those of you that are, potentially leaving somebody wonderful. But it's just not the same. It's not the same energetics. It's not the same bond. It's not the same pull. And that's a very hard decision. And a hard place to be. However, the guidance coming through for you, feminines, is to just follow your heart. Really follow your heart. Don't make any decisions out of fear or in the logical mind. Drop into your heart space. Feel what you're feeling when you're not under stress, when you're not in a triggered place, and what's your truth. That's how you're going to know. I'm going to pull a guidance. So I'm going to go into the extended reading. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look more at the union energies, what's happening in the dynamic between the two, how they're both relating to the union, what they're both consciously thinking and feeling about the other one. And then we're going to get into a lot of guidance. So these are the energies. The guidance is going to come through as to how to navigate these energies, what to do, what should the feminines do when they're in this place of making this, maybe potentially having to make this decision. If you're not choosing between 2 people, divine feminine, this is about you wanting all or nothing. You don't want an approach that's a little bit like when you start, you're going to really start. And your masculine knows this. That's why he's in this energy. But so I'm going to get a lot more into the guidance on the extended, but for those of you that are not going to join on the extended, I am going to pull a guidance card here for each of you from Archangel Michael. So Michael, what's your best guidance for the masculines, please? This is your life's purpose. Help me be aligned with my goals. Guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to manifest my wonderful and meaningful life purpose. This is your life's purpose. This is part of your life's purpose, divine masculine, is to align with your feminine. Because there's more coming when you come together. More learning, more growth, and more acceleration into more of who you're supposed to be. But this is part of your life's purpose. All that you've been through, all of these lessons, all of the healing that you've done, all of the breaking through out of distorted masculine energy. You've come here specifically to do this, to ascend to the divine end of the spectrum of masculine energy. So let's get a guidance card for the feminines. What's your best guidance for the divine feminines watching this, please? Ooh, this one wants to come out. It says you have created this situation and you have the power to change it. Thank you for reminding me of my personal power. Guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So again, I do feel strongly that for some of you, this is about starting to, like, you've moved on and here it is. You're now in a situation where you're torn. You're torn between a good partner and your masculine. And at the same time, this is about you claiming your power. You have the power to change the situation. What do you truly want it to be? What is the brave decision? What is the decision that feels most aligned with your sacred truth? Even if it scares the crap out of you. What is your decision for you? And it's going to be different for all of you. But this is about reminding the feminines of their personal power. They are not to be trapped in this illusion. This is distorted feminine and distorted masculine. Feeling powerless, being subjugated, being trapped by an illusion that they're not magnificent, powerful beings of light. All right, guys. Well, it's definitely crunch time here, and it's definitely intense energy. So I hope that these readings have been supporting you and helping you navigate this and to just really start to trust your own guidance and intuition about your situation. If you'd like to join for the extended reading, the information and the link is down below. And if not, I hope that this has been supportive for you, and I send you so much love. Until next time, bye.